There's been a lot of hype around the Colorado Buffaloes football program this year, largely because the team's got a record 86 new transfers who barely played together, which isn't usually a good setup for a winning season. But according to coach Deion Sanders, any doubts about his team couldn't possibly be because of his new roster, it's because he's black? For MRC-TV, I'm John Simmons and welcome to the woke world of sports. Colorado underwent a roster rebuild unlike anything the sport has ever seen. Taking full advantage of the transfer portal, Sanders brought in nearly 90 new players in an effort to revitalize a once elite program.
I'm bringing my luggage with me, and it's Louis.
Many people wondered if such a strategy would work, and reasonably so. It was hard to predict if that many players from different backgrounds could mesh together in one short offseason. But as of Saturday, the answer seems to be a resounding yes. Colorado went on the road and stunned the TCU Horned Frogs by winning 45-42. Now this team was no slouch. They were last year's national runner-up and were ranked number 17 in the country in the preseason poll. The Buffaloes offense stampeded over a helpless Frogs D to the tune of 565 total yards, with Deion's son Shedeur throwing for a school record 510 of those yards. But as soon as he got to his press conference, Coach Prime made some comments that will make you roll your eyes. Sanders spoke with a reporter who said his strategy wouldn't work. And then for no reason at all, he said that the media doubted his strategy because they didn't think a team with a black coach and lots of black players could be successful, which of course is a load of bull, but hey, let's not let facts get in the way of a good racist narrative.
When you see a confident black man sitting up here talking his talk, walking his walk, coaching 75% African Americans in the locker room, that's kind of threatening.
While Sanders was perfectly within his right to call out doubters, he made a grave mistake by saying people doubted his vision for the program because of the skin color of himself and his players. People were skeptical of Deion's approach because it had never been done before. No one had gutted a roster as drastically as Colorado did and grabbed that many new players to fill spots. On top of all that, the Buffaloes haven't exactly been a standard for excellence in recent memory. Last year, they went 1-11 and lost games by an average of roughly 29 points, and have only had 2 winning seasons since 2005. It was perfectly reasonable to doubt the Buffaloes could change things around this quickly. None of those doubts stemmed from the melanin count of the players. It's also nothing special to see a roster with a lot of black players in college football. While the numbers may not be as high as Colorado's, if you look at the roster makeups of any of the elite programs in the country, you'll see that a large portion of the players on those teams are black. Deion's skin color didn't make people question him either. He's just an outspoken person, and outspoken people like him always get the most criticism from those who doubt. Colorado's story is one of the most unique developments in college football in quite some time, and many people support Sanders and the Buffaloes because of the feel-good nature of the story. But if Coach Prime keeps inserting these talking points in the narrative of his team's success, he'll fumble the opportunity he has to unite people around his team.
So folks, what do you think? Was my analysis a home run, or was it a big swing and a miss? Feel free to leave your comments and subscribe to our social media channels that still let you see our content. And always remember, be on your A game and don't cave to the woke agenda in sports. For MRC TV, I'm John Simmons.